Yeah, so I'm pretty certain I don't need these, but they're just for good measure. The reality is this what you want it to be like? You want me to drag you into it, into the struggle when you're creating the struggle, which is give me my storage space or I'm about to delete every single one of my pictures just to prove that I don't give a fuck about this life. But I don't want to do that to myself. I don't want to do that to myself. I don't want to take those pictures away from myself of my child. And so what kind of impression do you think it's making? You don't want it to be like this. It appears like this, and it stays like this. And then you want to make me out to be some kind of fucking enemy, some kind of bad guy. Because my face looks like this on this? Because my body looks like that to you? To you who holds no value of opinion and having respect for having had all that information. You're fucking joking me, and yeah, I already posted like 5 videos, so like what the fuck, I'm not gonna want to post anymore. That doesn't mean I'm gonna be able to stop, though. The whole thing that's wrong with the world is everything you believe in. That's why you didn't come towards me. And that's why they're being a bunch of cowards, too. Can't admit they have feelings. Exactly. Same thing as you. Can't admit that you care. Because at this point, you'd have to swallow your pride, right? It's either apologizing to me or swallowing your pride and not doing it again. I don't have anything to lose. I don't have anything to lose besides weight, besides food. And you should know how I feel about it. And you do. You're just not willing, you're just willing to see me in the wrong light. And I can't move myself into the light for you. It's wasted on people like you. It's wasted on celebrities. But that's the whole point of the perspective. It is wasted on you guys. But guess what, buddy? I'm not out of it. Like, my face is actually out there. I'm actually known. I'm not acting like a fucking pompous celebrity, but maybe it's time I should. Because I never did. I never fucking acted like I had more than anybody else. I never undervalued people. But yeah. The problem with me, people want to make me out to look like a joke because I'm young, because I'm a woman. Because we live in America where people are majority fools. So yeah. Because people act like that, and I got tired of acting like that a long time ago. But I was still in your game, so I learned how to become part of it again. So yeah, if you want to see it all, you want to see balling, or maybe just indestructible. For the most part. But then I've got my crutches, and now I can't show that. What do I do? What would you have me do? The perspective goes on. I want to keep showing it. I want to be like, I fucking know 100% what the hell is going on and how it should be different. If it's getting on a personal level, to this is how people affect each other in the world, this is how much pull we have on our heartstrings, and how much we disregard that feeling or disrespect it. So, like, you want me to sit here and act like a child to you, or do you want me to preach to the audience? It's not fair. And who am I even sitting next to? I know your friends are not of the same intelligence as you, so what the fuck am I doing associating with them? And even when you are at that intelligence, you're just bitter. So how the fuck? That's two sides against you where I'm revealing everything. If people want to see me looking like a bad person for talking to you like this, or for my hand gestures, fine. I'm literally, other people's opinions are not my business. Makes an ass out of you and me to assume things about the perspective, about the reality, about who I am as a person. So yeah, I'm just gonna make this one go on super long. Then I won't have reason to not watch it or whatever. Reason to continue on. And so yeah, I'm not going to drag anybody into that, but I would really love to reference that title right now, because it's what I'm going to do. And I get that. Like, maybe I want to go and be like, does this mean something more, this symbology? And then I don't want to watch it because I just don't want to drag them in. I do want to know how they're feeling. I don't want it to depend on me in that way. I totally allow it to be dependent on my type of love, but otherwise, I'm not stepping on anyone's toes in this dance. And they get it, man. They just get it. Whether they're on my side or my romantic side or not, that I just want to make it clear that that does not matter. I mean, we all know it matters. We all know how much it matters too, but it's on a personal capacity level. And so, yeah, appreciate the support. I do. Goddamn. I'm just like, yeah, I'm unfazed, unscathed by this, and I always spell unfazed or unfazed is always spelled wrong for me. I like to put a PH in it, but apparently it is an F. So yeah, unfazed, unscathed, and yet something's affecting me. Maybe it's my ferocious ability to protect my personal love or my personal feelings or my personal relationships. And that involves you too, man. I hated you. I had to expose you. But I'm forgiving enough to not want it to be that way. I don't want to see you that way. So I choose not to. Because people are extremely vast and multifaceted within and without. That's why I went down to a microscopic level to saying everything is made out of atoms. Because it's like Twilight, like our skin is faceted diamonds. In a way it is. And so it wasn't that far-fetched for someone to have that kind of dream, but it is the universe that puts those kind of dreams into our minds. That's how she wrote the book. She dreamt it. But we're grasping knowledge that already exists. That's just truth. To me, anyway. And so yeah, I don't want to waste your time making you more angry or more of the person I don't want you to be. And I don't want to take advantage of the fact that you get it. You get it. It's just that I don't get it. there's only so much I can do, and there's only so much I can take from it. Like, people might want to know, but if it's information overload or emotion overload, then they're not going to want to know anymore. So I get that. No matter how many videos I post, that's still the same. Either it's going to be just an average amount of this crazy person posting 5 videos, or it's, God, this person is psychotic. But I can't control anyone else's opinion about that. So, yeah, pop goes the weasel there. But should I just tell them all our secrets? Lollipop. So I'm freaking out. I don't have any weed. So that's just a prime example of me having to be forced to deal with my problems on this very day. And so I take back nothing. I did love them. I might not have known them, but I know what love is. And I know it can't be destroyed like that. And I know it's not worth it to fight like that either. To be on the wrong side of history. Or of love. God. My goodness. Yeah, so what do we have over here? A meth pipe? Alright. There was a phase. There was a phase where I thought that doing hard drugs was going to be better than wanting to be suicidal. And so if I'm going to include that, I may as well say that the one thing that brought me out of those ideas as well was that I was going to those meetings and someone said that instead of swallowing those pills that night, they decided to go to bed. And that saved their life. So I always try to think of that. Maybe try to choose to rest or sleep instead. So I made it out of a fucking dark spot but it was about, like, for me, it's not really about being like a out of control drug addict. It's about me being addicted to the experience. Or addicted to the escape. So that was like, I needed to learn from that person certain life lessons, I guess. Which was that love is more powerful. It is, even if it takes on various forms, even if you know they're not the most attractive person. And sometimes my lesson out of that was that life saved me. If you want to call it life, if you want to call it God, life saved me from going down that road just by surrendering to it. By being like, I had no other option. I had, like, no way to make my brain think, like, that I didn't want to die. And then you wanted me to, so do you want me to include that, or do you want me to edit it out? And then you begged me not to do it. But that was around the same time you also told me that you wanted me to fix stuff about me. One thing in particular. And so no, I'm not saying hard drugs is the solution. It absolutely is not. You have to weigh, like, those hard drugs are going to take your life. So that was my decision. It was like, what's going to take my life? Am I going to take my life? No, I couldn't. I was never that kind of person. And yeah, I can't handle the pain. And then I just moved through that relationship. Like, I needed to reach out to somebody. It ended on peaceful terms for the most part. I mean, you don't exactly do or say the right things when you are not doing the right thing. So pretty much it. I guess no, I don't want to have to relive that story over and over, but I will. Like, I'm not over here sitting like, this is why my life is so unfortunate. I'm sitting over here like, this is why my life is blessed. Yeah. Bendita. For real. But, I only speak a little Spanish. I had to look that up. And so yes, I don't want to take anyone else's time either. Like, don't you understand that? I'm weighing a very extreme risk of taking up their time and affecting their emotion, but like I understand that they respect me. And that gives me the power to make the right decision. I hope you get that, man. I hope you understand that of all things. And I'm not meaning to talk down to you. But that's just how it came out. Alright, whatever. What the fuck? And so, yeah, me acting like I know shit. Only my experiences, but my experience goes into my spirituality and my philosophical approach, which is to maintain my philosophies or consider them. And like, it's so weird. It's like trying to explain music theory. It's almost impossible. It's almost impossible to explain what philosophy is to anybody else except for what they believe in. Like, that should be your life philosophy. Yeah, I know I've gained respect. I know it. And it's easy to be knocked down by a more prominent figure, but I'm the more prominent figure, man. I don't know. To be the... No. I can never get this right. In order to be the right one for the one, you have to be the one in yourself. So to have the one, you have to be the one.